dear friends. You're welcome to another exciting edition of Easy Maths Tutor. And so today I have a very interesting problem that is sitting right behind me on the blackboard. So what is this problem? Let's read it together. It's a right angled triangle with three sides written in terms of a variable x. X is an unknown number that has different values, alright? So the right side is x over 10, the bottom or the adjacent is x minus 1, while the hypotenuse is x plus 1. So our question today is, find the value of x in the right angle triangle by Pythagorean theorem. So we all know what a right angle triangle is. If you want to know, go and check my video on triangles, alright? So the right angle triangle is a triangle in which one side is 90 degrees. One side is 90 degrees. So there's a theorem that we use, or a law, that every right angle triangle obeys or follows. And that law is known as the Pythagorean theorem. So what does the Pythagorean theorem state? Pythagorean theorem states that the sum of the square of the two sides of the right angle triangle is equal to the square of the hypotenuse of the same triangle. So let's assume I'm using this right angle triangle as a case study, right? So let's go to this side to solve it, right? So now, using Pythagorean theorem, the square of this side, this square plus this square is equal to this square. Alright? So we say x over 10 squared, alright? Plus x minus 1 squared, alright? Is equal to x plus 1 squared. So we follow what? Pythagoras theorem. Right? And this happens only for what? A right angle triangle. It follows only for a right angle triangle. So what we're going to do next, we're going to expand this function. We're going to expand this function. So if we expand this, we'll have x squared over 100. Alright? X squared, that's x times x, all over 10 times 10, giving you x squared all over 100. Plus, we're going to square this x minus 1, x minus 1, equal to x plus 1, x plus 1. Alright? So we expand them all. So all we have x squared over 100 plus. Now we're going to open up this bracket. So we have x times x minus 1 and minus 1 times x minus 1. We also open this other bracket to have x plus 1 plus 1 x plus 1. Alright? I hope you're following what I'm doing. So we have x squared over 100 plus. So we're going to expand this, giving us x squared minus x. Alright? We're going to expand this, giving us minus x plus 1. X times x gives you x squared. X times minus 1 gives you minus x. Minus 1 times x gives you minus x. And minus 1 times minus 1 gives you plus x. So it's going to be equal to this other side. X times x gives you x squared. X times 1 gives you x plus 1 times x gives you x. 1 times 1 gives you 1. Alright? So I'm going to do a quick trick. Alright? Anything I see that's the same on this side will cancel itself out. Any term you see occurring on both sides of the equality sign will cancel itself out. Okay, that's a trick I'm going to teach you in mathematics. So x squared will cancel x squared. 1 will cancel 1. Alright? Leaving us with minus x plus x. So we have x squared over 100 minus x is the same thing as minus 2x. Alright? Plus x is the same thing as what? 2x. Alright? So this is going to jump over to this side. This is going to jump over to this side. Or this can also jump over to this side. Whichever way, they are going to be correct. So let's push it to this side. We have x squared over 100, right? Minus 2x, minus 2x, minus 2x. This 2 jumps over and becomes what? Minus 2x. Alright? So what would our answer be? What would our answer be? Our answer, for going down, will be x squared over 100 minus 4x equal to 0. Minus 4x equal to 0. So now to normalize this equation, we're going to multiply through by 100. We don't want 100 being on that, so we're going to multiply through by 100. So if we do that, we will have x squared minus 400 x minus 400x equal to 0. Right? So that's what we're having here. That's what we're having here. So remember there's a function, a very popular function we have in mathematics, the quadratic function, right? Now there are two methods of solving this problem. Now the long method, we're going to compare a typical quadratic function x minus a into bracket square to give us this function, and we're going to compare it with x squared minus 400x equal to 0. And then from there we're going to know how to get the value of x. Or we go with the short method, which is x squared minus 400x equal to 0, making x squared equal to 400x, dividing both sides by x. So when you divide both sides by x, you will have x equal to 400. This is a shorter and simpler method of finding this problem, but in the next slide we're going to show you how to solve the longer method. Now look at this function. Let's expand it. X minus a, x minus a. Expand it, you have x minus a x minus a, giving us x squared minus ax minus a squared, right? Minus 2ax minus a squared. So this is what I'm trying to achieve, right? So if we do this, x minus a squared plus a squared, we will have what? X squared minus 2a. We substitute this here, right? We will have x squared minus 400x. So let's substitute 2a equal to 400. Therefore, a is what? 200, right? So let's substitute a into this equation to give us this, right? So we'll have x minus 200 squared minus 200 squared, right? equal to 0. Equal to 0. Right? So that will give us x minus 200 squared equal to what? 200 squared. So if we cancel out these squares, we'll be left with x minus 200 equal to 200. So that means x is equal to 200 plus 200. Therefore, x is equal to 400.
This life no balance. This life no balance.
We've come to the end of this particular question, so you can go back and revise, go through all of them. Thank you for watching Easy Maths, a channel where mathematics is easy and where we make maths learning out of each and every one of us. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, share, like, turn on notification bell in case there's an update. Thank you for watching. Bye!